Happy Friday afternoon as we come to you live from the beautiful campus of California Lutheran University, right here in Thousand Oaks, California, as the Conejo Oaks of the California Collegiate League get ready to host the CCL affiliate Philippines Baseball Group on this Friday afternoon. Oaks having played a game already this season, the Philippines Baseball Group getting ready to play their first game statistically of this summer. It's great to have you with us as we welcome you up to our broadcast booth alongside Jude Ocañas. My name is Sammy Fawn, and Jude, today is another big game. The Conejo Oaks are now off to a 4-game winning streak accumulating from last season. This past Wednesday, we saw the Oaks shut out the Coastal Dodgers of the Golden Coast Collegiate League. It was a 13-0 victory, and the Oaks coming to today continuing to have a lot of momentum. The expectations are high today.
Yeah, certainly. I think we saw in that 13-0 route of the Coastal Dodgers. Just it took a little bit of time for the Conejo Oaks to get started offensively, but once they did, man, they kept swinging them bats, and they were getting triples, they were getting doubles, and so I think they're going to look for something a little bit more early versus the Philippines baseball group here today.
Yes, the bats were definitely going, and one bat that really got going that is not in the starting lineup today was Devon Wilkes. Saw him get 3 hits, and his bat was on fire. Starting on the mound for the Conejo Oaks is Tyler Gren.
Yeah, certainly. He was the 2024 Patriot First Team All-American type of player, and we're going to just, see a guy that has a lot of experience on the mound and should come out with a lot of power to start us off.
It's great to have you with us on our live broadcast. Leading off for Philippines baseball group is Owen Stevenson. Second base today. First pitch. And it's swing foul ball to the right side. So number one pop. Get your move on! Baseball group, Stevenson led off. J.J. Torrente batting second. He'll be followed by Ben Lee. In the middle, Gavin Vanderpool, Hudson Story, and Tyler Haruta. And Gren delivers the first pitch to Torrente. There's a fastball outside. 1 ball and strikes. In the 7, 8, and 9 spot for Philippines.
And that's a batter's type of pitch right there, right down the middle. You know he's going to go with it. That was just a smart play right there by Dawson. Not allowing the ball to get behind him. You'll take a base hit right there. bats here hot early for the Philippines baseball group. Looks like Coach Solis talking to our first base umpire right here. A little stoppage, but yeah, this is a different type of team that they're playing than the Coastal Dodgers, Sam. You know, the Dodgers really struggle to get any activity, and we're already seeing this Philippine team come out and be aggressive off the bat. No pun intended.
Seeing some offensive work and some runs scored, 2 innings earlier than we saw on Wednesday. First pitch down and inside to Gavin Vanderpool, the right fielder. Vanderpool, sophomore at Westmont College in San Marcos, California. Takes that one a little outside, 2-0. Vanderpool from San Marcos High School. Takes another fastball outside. 2024, his team was CIF San Diego Division I champion. There's a fastball right on the outside. 1-1. His hobbies and activities include surfing, Fortnite, guitar, poker, reading, and golf. There's a chopper to the left side. Holly comes in, throws to first, and throws it to the third base off the bat. Vanderpool might have been safe on that. And so with 2 outs, Vanderpool is on first. That'll bring up Hudson Story, the first baseman for the Philippines. As they have a runner at first with 2 outs, as Vanderpool has a good lead, making a run. There's a fastball that catches the outside part of the plate. Tyler Grant, 2024, was 3-time Patriot League Pitcher of the Week. The stop is 3-2. Beautiful Friday afternoon. I think more scenic than we saw on Wednesday, Drew. A lot more sun and blue sky. We saw some light rain, though.
Yeah, certainly. No wind right now, so it looks like the sun will hopefully stick through the whole entire game.
There's a fastball that misses upstairs. 1-2. The count still in Tyler Grant's favor.
Story just staying patient, you know, waiting for that right pitch to come.
That one misses low. And a check on Vanderpool at first. No dice. Brennan, incoming senior at U.S. Naval Academy. His dad, Jeff Brennan, played ball at Iowa State. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Philippines baseball group. 2 hits, score 1 run as we now head to the bottom of the first. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. If you're just joining us, welcome to Sparky Anderson Field here at Cal Lutheran. Starting on the mound for the Philippines baseball group is Andres Perez. He faces Ethan Gonzalez, who leads things off for the Conejo Oaks. Gonzalez looks at a strike right down the middle. Andres Jimenez, senior right-hander at Fordham University. He's from Los Angeles. That was chopped to the left side. That's going to be a tough play, and Gonzalez will be safe as there will be no throw to first base from Nomar Vasquez.
And if you're in the chat, just let us know if you can hear the audio. I know we've had some technical difficulties just beginning this season. So if you're in the chat, you can let us know if you can hear us. Be greatly appreciated so we can figure out what the problem is. Obviously, you both want to hear me and Sammy's beautiful voices all day long, and so we want to provide all we can. So just let us know if you can.
Swing, and Lucas Daniewicz foul tips that one right into the glove of Ben Lee. As Gonzalez first base with an infield single. 0-1. There's a strike on the off speed. No balls and 2 strikes. Lucas Daniewicz here at California Lutheran University just graduated with his undergrad. There goes Gonzalez. Throw down to second. Out in time. Gets to Daniewicz a ball. 2-2-10 on Daniewicz. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Perez deals. Chopper to the left side. Ball's cut off, and Daniewicz safe at first. Another brings up Jonathan Smith, center fielder for the Conejo Oaks. In his first win of the season.
And we do apologize for the technical difficulties. We are still trying to work through them. So if you can, just trying to figure it out as we go.
2 balls, 2 strikes. First pitch. This is outside. Jonathan Smith. Smith, a senior at San Diego State. 2025. He hit 295. Went 57, 193. That one is yanked to right field. The ball was caught by Gavin Vanderpool, tagging and heading to third Gonzalez, and he was sliding safely as the throw was cut off. That's a Tyler Ollie for the Oaks. first on Daniels, a low throw made into Peter Closer. Fastball right on the outside corner. Balls into first. 1 out, runs at the corners. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out. Runners at the corners, Oaks. An opportunity to tie the game and potentially take the lead against the Philippines baseball group. So, first and third, 2 out. 1-0 count on Brady Hewitt. Next swing and a ball. This is low. 2 balls and no strikes. 1-0 Philippines baseball group and a 2-0 on the way to Brady Hewitt. Foul, the count's 2-1, still in favor of Hewitt. 2-1. Chopper to third. Should end the inning. Throw to second for the first. After 1 inning, it is 1-0 Philippines baseball group as Andres Perez gets out of trouble. Stick with us. So we apologize for the audio difficulties. Trying our best to resolve them during the commentary. So ASAP. We could hear. Do I have the bad headset again? Is it this? Maybe I'll try. I don't know if I should try plugging this into. I don't know. I'll try this.
And if you can hear us, please let us know in the chat. We're working through all of these kind of difficulties here as we get into the second inning here. But please do let us know in the chat if you can't hear us. We are trying to figure out volume because it would obviously be beneficial for the both of us and obviously the audience to hear what is happening in this game.
It's an 0-1 count on Tyler Haruta. He looks at ball down low. The count even at 1. That one is whacked in the air to left center field, and the catch. Oh, it's dropped in left center field by Jonah Dawson. And into second base goes Tyler Haruta.
I apologize. Are we able to hear Sammy in the chat? I'm just making sure that you're able to hear both of us.
Am I able to be heard? We want to work with you guys as best as we can. Batter now is JJ Sagsinska. He looks at a ball, 1 ball, and no strikes. The Philippines baseball group has a runner in scoring position with less than 2 outs. So it's a 1-1 count now on JJ Sagsinska. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. There's a chopper foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Philippines baseball group, they scored a run in the first inning off of hit and then an RBI double. 1 ball and 2 strike count. 1-2 ground ball to short, and the throw to third, and they got him at third base. Haruta tried to advance. Brady Hewitt saw it and caught his man at third base. And if you can hear me in the chat, please let us know if you can hear either of us. We did switch headsets and see if that might improve it. There's 1 out here in the second inning. Chopper on the infield. Throw to first in time. Nice play there by Tyler Hawley to get Nomar Vasquez. Well, there's 2 outs here in the second inning. It's still 1-0 Philippines. Pitch, fastball strike right down the middle. No ball is in. 1 strike. Well, the Oaks get that key second out on the fielder's choice. Tag play at third base. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss. Very quickly, Marsna behind in the count. 0-2. Marsna, the center fielder for the Philippines. It's still an 0-2 count on Marsna, center fielder. Philippines still with a 1-0 lead. Tyler Glenn looks to put the Philippines baseball group in a scoreless second inning. There's a line shot into right center field. That's going to get down for the hit and give Philippines their second run of the game. RBI single for Wyatt Lamarsna. It's 2-0 Philippines. It's 2-0 Philippines baseball. And the runner goes, throw down to second. He's in there. Lamarsna steals second. Owen Stevenson at the plate. Foul tip into the glove of Anthony Thomas. He's the starting catcher on Wednesday as well. I was talking with head coach David Solis. He said that Jacob Galloway may come in today. 0-2. Fastball misses low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and two, 2 outs. Second, one run away to season 2 this game. The Philippines right side. It's caught on the plate by Jake Schwartz. Makes the underhand toss to first. And that one in the inning. Philippines baseball group gets another run thanks to an RBI single by Wyatt Lamarsna. We now head to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Philippines. Stay tuned. We're gonna have to check Josh or something.
Right.
What'd you just do?
Well, no, it's showing 2 mics now, which is, I don't know.
I feel like it might be the headsets.
Thing. I mean, there's a good chance it is.
If you're just joining us, welcome to Sparky Anderson Field. We're now in the bottom of the second inning. If you can hear us, please let us know. We sincerely apologize for the technical and audio difficulties, and we are really trying with a labor of love to work through these. As Nate Johnson gets his first at bat, he flies one in the air to right field. Gavin Vanderpool is underneath it and makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. And that will bring up Anthony Thomas, the catcher for the Conejo Oaks. The Oaks put 2 runners on in the first inning. They had runners at the corners ultimately, but could not score with 1 out. Now there's 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Anthony Thomas swings and misses at that one from Andres Perez. Well, Andres Perez, a senior at Fordham University, which happens to be the alumni of the alma mater of Dodgers broadcasting legend Vin Scully. And the press box at Fordham Baseball Stadium is appropriately named the Vin Scully Press Box.
I can hear
No balls, 2 strikes. Perez deals. That one misses in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and 2 with 1 out. Perez deals. Strike 3 called right on the inside corner. Perez freezes Thomas with a blazing fastball. 2 outs. I'm getting word that sound is coming in better now. We appreciate your feedback, and thank you, Jude, for trying to resolve the audio technical while I improvise and continue to do play-by-play.
the learning process for all of us, Sam. We're just up here in a booth and kind of a makeshift broadcast booth. So, we're figuring it out as we go.
No broadcast is perfect. Jake Schwartz on the 0-1 takes one a little bit off the plate. It's a 1 ball, 1 strike count on Schwartz. Fastball misses upstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 on the way, Schwartz. Line drive, base hit left field. The Oaks have the 3rd hit of the game. An opposite field single by Jake Schwartz. Brings up Jonah Dawson getting a start in left field for the Oaks. Incoming junior at Cal Lutheran University. I mentioned he is a utility player. Runner at first, 2 outs. Dawson looks at fastball strike on the outside part of the plate. A 1 on the way. That's in the dirt, and Schwartz will hold his place at first. So an even 1-1 count. One ball and 1 strike, the count on Jonah Dawson. Runner at first, 2 outs. Fastball misses low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Schwartz with that 2-out single stands on first as Dawson waits for 2-1 with 2 outs. Takes one low for ball 3. The count in Dawson's favor. 3 balls and 1 strike. There goes Schwartz. Pitches a strike on the inside corner. Throw down to second in time to get him. That was a strike down to second base by Ben Lee. As we enter the 3rd inning, stay tuned. Two innings done, we now enter the third inning at Sparky Anderson Field. Conejo Oaks facing the Philippines baseball group. There's a strike on the outside corner. This is the Oaks' second game of the season. Here's the 0-1. That one is fouled away. No balls and 2 strikes. I am told that my audio cut out again, that it was on for a moment and then went out. No balls and 2 strikes. Rendios. Fastball misses outside to JJ Torrente. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Another foul ball. Still 1-2. That fastball misses outside. The count even at 2 on JJ Torrente. It's 2-0 Philippines as 2-0. Torrente gets a piece of it, but Anthony Thomas cannot hang on to the baseball. Torrente putting up a pretty good AB against Tyler Gren. 2-2. Now is fouled away. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, and Torrente fouls off another. And what a battle Torrente is putting on against Tyler Gren. Two misses outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count pitch on the way from Tyler Gren. Torrente fouls it off. JJ Torrente putting up one heck of an at-bat against Tyler Gren. 3-2. Strike 3 called on the inside corner, so Gren wins the battle and gets the strikeout. Right on. That brings up Ben Lee from the Philippines baseball group. Catcher. That's Tyler Gren. He looks like it's a fastball low and inside. One ball and no strikes. Rendios. Line shot to right field and a sliding catch out there in right field by Lucas Danuitz. 2 down. That was a nice play by Danuitz. Danuitz, we've seen him play very good defensive baseball and right and left field for the Kingsmen in these past couple of seasons. And the pitch misses in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes on Gavin Vanderpool, who reached on an infield single his first time. season chasing at least a run. They're chasing two in this case. 1-1. There's a strike on the inside corner. It looked like the umpire was about to do a strike three call, but strike two. 1-2 count on Gavin Vayner. With 2 outs, Grandiz. Strike three call. No question about that one. 1-2-3 inning for Tyler Green, the first one we've seen from him today. And we now head to the bottom of the third inning. Still 2-0 Philippines when we come back. Bottom of the third inning, still 2-0 Philippines baseball group. As we get set, and Jonah Dawson is the batter. He was the guy at the plate when Jake Schwartz was caught stealing, and Dawson gets drilled in the back by that pitch. Gets on first base. The first pitch of the bottom of the third inning, that brings up Ethan Gonzalez. Well, Dawson was hit by a pitch 9 times in this past 2025 season for the Cal Lutheran Kingsmen. That hits the outside corner. No balls and 1 strike to Ethan Gonzalez. Dawson at first. Gonzalez changes the infield. Going to first for the out. Gonzalez does his job and moves Dawson over to second. Teams that had no shot at a double play. So now the batter is Lucas Daniels, who also singled his first time. Now Dawson is in scoring position with 1 out. Allen misses inside, 1 ball, and no strikes. Well, the Oaks for the 3rd consecutive inning had a runner on base. They had Jake Schwartz at first last inning, but he was caught stealing second. Roto misses a little bit inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Dawson, the runner at second, with 1 out. Allen misses low and away. 3-0. One out, Dawson, the runner at second. He can run. 3-0 on the way. Fastball strike right down the pipe. 3-1. Good spot here for Daniels, the runner at second. Daniels representing the tying run, who went deep twice for the Kingsmen in 2025. 3-1. Misses inside, ball 4. A couple pitches that almost looked like wanted to nibble at the zone, but did not register. Well, now the Oaks have 2 runners on base with 1 out. Jonathan Smith, who flew out his first time up, playing his Oaks debut today. Dawson and Daniels, the runners. The runners on base are both Cal New baseball players. Now dips one away. 1-0. Oaks with 2 runners on base with 1 out. And 1 out. It's fouled away. It's an even 1-1 count on Smith. 1-1. Instead, Perez steps off the mound and looks at Dawson at second. So the Oaks have 2 runners on with 1 out. Checks the swing, catches the outside corner. No. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 on with 1 out. Perez with the 1-2. Smith swings through it for strike 3. Well, that brings up Tyler Hawley. He went down rookie his first time up.
I don't see one.
Is that one down there, the strike one?
I think it's a USB or USB.
Yeah, it's USB. 2 runners on base.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Checks the swing. Did he go? He did not.
And then it's
1 ball and no strikes. Dawson and Daniels, the runners on base. 2 outs. 1 out. Misses low and inside. 2-0. 2 outs and 2 runners on base. Hits the outside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike. Tyler Hawley still ahead in the count. The Oaks have a chance to score here. They have put a runner at least on first in each inning. One is popped up. Andres Perez underneath it and he drops it, but it lands foul. drop in foul territory. Well, it's an even 2-2 count on Holly after that foul ball. Dawson and Danuitz, both members of Cal Lutheran's baseball team, were runners with 2 outs. 2-2 pitch. Slap foul to the left side. Count still 2-2 in time for Holly. 2 on and 2 out. As Diaz is swinging and miss second time. Tyler Hardy has gone down game way of the kid. This time swinging. 3 innings done. It's 2-0 Philippines baseball group. I cannot stress enough how they are in second. Philippines games moving to result. Stay tuned.
If you don't get any question, find the old staff member in front of the snack bar. First person with the correct answer will win a Conejo Strucker hat. The question is, which team holds the highest all-time win loss percentage in MLB history? If you know the answer, find the old staff member standing in front of the snack bar and your comments. Once again, the question is,
Seeing that the video's frozen, we're doing our best to resolve that. The count is 0-1 on Hudson Story. He swings and misses at that one. 0-2. Sunny sky. Tyler Gren out for his 4th inning of work here. Pitched a 1-2-3 inning in the 3rd inning. Oaks have yet to score. 0-2 is grounded to second. A tough hop, but the throw to first in time. Good recovery by Ethan Gonzalez. That brings up Tyler Haruta. Grounded and the throw to first in time. Let us know if the video is back up to par. We appear to have just resolved it and gotten the video camera back to the original shot. And we appreciate, for those of you who have stuck in there for as long as you have, we really appreciate it. So 1-0 count. There's a fastball strike on the inside corner. 1-1 on Tyler Haruta. Beg your pardon, JJ Fagfunsten. 1-2 on the way. A swing and a miss. Another 1-2-3 inning for Tyler Gren. We now head to the bottom of the fourth inning. It's still 2-0 Philippines. Welcome back to Sparky Anderson Field. Here we are now in the bottom of the fourth inning. Brady Hewitt will lead it off for the Oaks. And Hewitt, his first at bat, he grounded out to third. That ended the first inning. And that one is grounded to short. A diving play at short, but a wild throw. That'll allow Brady Hewitt to go to second. And please let us know in the chat if the audio is working. We just connected a USB cord, which we hope is working. Well, that brings up Nate Johnson for the Oaks. He flew out to right his first time up. I'm telling you folks, we are working through these pieces, these nuts and bolts of technical and audio side of broadcast, as Johnson takes one outside. One ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right side. It's foul. So an even 1-1 count. Well, the Oaks again, they have a runner in scoring position. They've yet to score on these runs. They've yet to cash in on these run scoring situations. They've so far left 4 runners on base. Check swing, they defer to third. He did not go.
And Sammy, it took some time, but I think we're rolling now.
I think we are.
We are rolling.
Certainly sounds like it.
Only took 4 innings.
As long as it takes. Fastball misses off the plate. 3 balls and 1 strike. Three and 1 coming from Perez. Misses outside. It's a walk.
So the Oaks have 2 on with nobody out. And that was the case back in the first inning, and then they got runners on first and third with 1 out, but could not score. And going to have a mound visit here. The head coach for Philippines is Will Picketts. And Bill Picketts, the assistant coach, is along with Jackson Briscoe, Nick Alfonso, Alonzo Ablola, and Jalen Williams. Anthony Thomas will be the batter shortly. So an error followed by a walk. Anthony Thomas gets ready to stand in at the plate. Runners at first and second with nobody out. Chopper, it'll go foul. Or will it? It goes fair! Unbelievable. The ball was chopped. It started off fair, went into foul territory for a little bit, but then it trickled back fair. The rule there is if it starts off fair, goes foul, but then goes back into fair territory before it touches first base, then it is a fair ball. Had the ball started off foul, then it would have been foul, but the Oaks now have the bases loaded with nobody out, thanks to that trick shot off the bat of Anthony Thomas, that trick shot, if you will. And that brings up Jake Schwartz. First pitch swinging. He chops it to the right side. That one is a foul ball. And Perez was smart, I might say, to knock that ball foul while it was still foul. He's telling that ball, I'm not giving you a chance after what you did last time. Yeah, that's not a play you see every day in baseball. Another play that you don't see every day that we did witness on Wednesday was the catcher's balk, where the catcher blocked the ball with his mask instead of his glove or hand.
Yeah, shout out to our statisticians, Liam and Colin, for getting us right with what that play actually was. I think me and Sammy both were a little confused, but our statisticians, they know some ball.
There are some rules that you just don't learn until you see them.
100%. This opportunity for the Oaks right here to get on the board. They've been in position before.
1-1 to Schwartz. Chopper to the right side. This will get at least 1 run home. Throw to second is high, but the tag is applied for the fielder's choice. So what could have potentially been a double play ball ends up being a fielder's choice. With Stevenson throwing to second for the force. It was a high throw, and that perhaps denied the chance of a double play. Not sure if the Philippines baseball group would have turned it to begin with, but Oaks are on the board. It's 2-1 Philippines with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Jonah Dawson is the batter. He swings and misses. Ready to fire right away. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 on the way. That's in the dirt. It scoots not too far away from Ben Lee, and Johnson holds his place at third. It's a 1-1 count on Jonah Dawson. And let us know if the score graphics are going up to date as well. Want to make sure that's in order. 1 ball, 1 strike with runners at the corners and 1 out. Dawson rips one fair down the left field line. In to score is Johnson. On his way to third is Jake Schwartz, as the ball has still not yet been picked up, and now it has. It got in rather quickly, and Schwartz hit the brakes at the last second and stopped at third, but it's a tie ball game now on an RBI double by Jonah Dawson, his first hit and RBI of the summer.
And Dawson's been doing it all just so far in these first 2 games on the defensive and offensive side. Thought Schwartz could have potentially gone home, but stays at third.
Yeah, that ball was rushed in very quickly, kind of shockingly quickly. There's a strike right over the plate by Andres Perez, excuse me. Oaks have 2 runners in scoring position. The go-ahead run at third with 1 out. The infield is up. 0-1 to Gonzalez. That one drops in there for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 2 on the way. Skied in foul territory, and it will get out of play. Yeah, in left field, Tyler Haruta just got that ball in very quickly. And to your point, Jude, yeah, it looked as if Jake Schwartz was going to score easily, but
either a miscommunication or
I don't know.
But
I've certainly experienced that on the playing side. The 0-2 on the way to Gonzalez. Another foul ball, and we will reset and do it again. With 1 out, second and third. Pitch on the way. Popped foul to the right side. This may stay in play, and catch is made in foul territory by Hudson Story. 2 gone. That's a big out for Philippines. Brings up Lucas Danuitz for the Oaks. I was admittedly about to say for the Kingsmen. A team that he is on for 1 more year.
You've been doing it so long, you know, it's almost routine for you at this point, Sammy.
Especially at George Sparky Anderson Field. And when it does say Kingsman on the scoreboard, the physical scoreboard, out in left center field, not the one that you see on the graphics on your screen. As Danuitz takes the ball downstairs. Danuitz has singled and walked. There's a line shot to center field. It will be caught to end the inning. Well, the Oaks have tied the game. They loaded the bases with nobody out and ended up scoring 2 runs. We now head to the 5th inning. 2-2 is your score, and we thank you for your feedback, and we thank you for all of your support. It appears we have resolved the audio difficulties. We will step aside for the moment. We welcome you back to Sparky Anderson Field here at Cal Lutheran University. It's a tie ball game at 2 as Nomar Vasquez leads things off for Philippines here in the 5th inning, and takes the ball outside. And the Oaks have a new pitcher, Daniel Morge, a redshirt freshman from Ventura College from Thousand Oaks, California. And that one misses off the plate. 2 balls and no strikes on Vasquez. That one is lined to center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Well, it's a leadoff single for Nomar Vasquez after grounding out his first time up. Brings up Wyatt Lamarsna. Lamarsna had an RBI single his first time up at the time. That made it a 2-0 ball game. Runner at first. There he goes. Pitches inside. Throw down to second is not in time. It's a stolen base for Nomar Vasquez. Lamarsna had one of his own back in the 2nd inning. One 0. Fastball right on the outside corner for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch on the way is way inside, and it goes to the backstop. And going to third is Vasquez. Well, Philippines were lucky there. Had that ball hit Lamarsna, the ball would have been dead.
And Daniel Morg just needs to kind of calm himself down, get himself comfortable here on the mound. You know, few outside pitches, and now we already have, or now the Philippines already in danger of scoring once again.
That one is popped up on the infield, and the second baseman Gonzalez comes in to make the catch. 1 out with a runner at third. That's a big out for the Oaks. With a runner at third and less than 2 outs, there's so many ways you can score that runner from third, whether it be a sac fly, a ground out, a single, a suicide squeeze, something we have not seen yet this season. That brings up Owen Stevenson, 0 for 2 on the day. That misses inside for a ball, 1-0. Runner at third with 1 out. That one misses downstairs. It's 2-0 on Owen Stevenson. Vasquez at third with 1 out. Misses high, throw down to third. It's off the legs of Holly, and the Philippines baseball group will take the lead. Oh, or will they?
Are they calling interference?
That might have... Tough to tell from up here what exactly that was. I mean, at first glance, it looked like a clean play, but the ball must have hit. I'm thinking the ball probably hit off Vasquez in a way that was unnecessary. Well, it's a 3-0 count on Stevenson. That catches the outside corner, 3-1. Looked like a slider from Morge. So it's 3-1 on Stevenson. And he nubs that one foul. It's a full count now. 3-2, a swing and a miss. That's a huge strikeout for Morge and the Oaks. That brings up J.J. Torrente. How about that if you're Morge? With nobody out and a runner at third, you get the next 2 outs. Let's see if he can finish Philippines off here in the 5th inning. And he looks at Vasquez at third. Nobody was holding him on, so Vasquez had no nerves right there going back. Yet Holly is way off the bag. And that misses outside. I'm frankly a little bit surprised. I mean, I guess with a lefty hitter it makes sense, but at the same time, you know, 1, that pickoff attempt, but 2, you always have a chance of a ball being hit down that line. And that misses upstairs. So Torrente waits for another pitch. Vasquez really dancing over there at third base. As Torrente is ahead 3-0 in the driver's seat at the plate.
This is going to be a batter's pitch right here.
Nice slider there from Morge. We've seen that quite a few times from him to say that ball definitely had a lot of English. It's a 3-1 count on Torrente. And he swings through that one to make the count full for the second batter in a row. And second time in a row, it's come from a 3-0 count to a 3-2 count. Runner at third, 2 outs. Torrente swings and misses. What a job by Daniel Morge. Coming in, allowing a runner at third with nobody out, and retiring the next 3 batters in a row with a pop out and 2 strikeouts. We head now to the bottom of the 5th, halfway through this game. We'll be right back. Well, we're about halfway through this ball game as Jonathan Smith will lead things off for the Oaks here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
And just a clarification on what we just saw in the last inning, it was actually an umpire interference that allowed the base runner not to advance. It hit his hand, and so everyone went back to reset, and that is why we saw a reset in the play.
Certainly seen some wacky plays early on in the season. As one of our statisticians, Colin, just pointed out, we're getting the weirdest plays to call.
Makes it almost more fun.
That one misses downstairs for a ball. on Jonathan Smith. Smith 0 for 2 on the day, a fly out and a strikeout. And that one is fouled off the other way. It's an even 1-1 count. Well, it is a tie ball game at 2. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Oaks were down 2-0 and then scored 2 in the bottom of the 4th, and that one misses in the dirt. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two one on the way. Fastball strike on the outside corner, 2-2. Two on the way to Smith. That one is fouled off to the right side. Ooh. Looks like that got the umpire. It didn't look like it hit him too hard, but nevertheless, just hope he's okay.
He's laughing it off. He wasn't too hard to hit.
And based on the volume of the sound, it may have shattered part of Smith's bat. Yeah, he's getting a new bat.
Looks like it.
It didn't sound like the best sound off of the bat.
No, it didn't. It's turning out to be a beautiful here Friday afternoon. No clouds coming in. It's the sun is keeping high.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Smith. Lofted in the air to right center field, rather shallow, and it's going to fall for a hit. So Jonathan Smith is on with his first hit of the summer.
And certainly someone to keep an eye on while he is on base. Stole 6 out of 7 bases last year at Biola.
That was just placed in a perfect spot right in between Lamarsna and Vanderpool. Brings up Tyler Holly for the Oaks. Holly has struck out twice on the day, once swinging and once looking, and he check swings that to the right side. Holly didn't realize at first that it was a fair ball, and he is retired at first. On the other hand, Jonathan Smith does advance to second, so it essentially has the effect of a sacrifice, even though statistically that's not a sacrifice. So Smith at second with 1 out. Smith representing the go-ahead run, and in the bottom of the 5th inning, this is a key time of the ball game. And it would be key for the Oaks to continue off of their rally. Brady Hewitt takes one in the dirt. It goes right through the legs of Ben Lee and goes to the backstop. And Smith goes to third.
There you go. So just like that, in 2 batters, Smith without a hit is already at third base.
It's a 1-0 count here on Brady Hewitt with Smith at third. All Hewitt needs to score him is a well-placed ground ball or a sac fly. The infield is in. There's a fastball right on the outside corner. Count is even at 1. All of the infielders are tippy-toed or near tiptoed on the grass. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Hewitt grounds it up the middle. That's through for a base hit. And Smith scores, and the Oaks have their first lead of the game, 3-2.
And he just found the soft spot in that infield and ripped it right down the middle. So the Oaks, first lead of the game.
Hewitt, the runner at first with one out. There's a fastball inside for a ball. Well, Nate Johnson 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Runner at first, one out. A swing and a miss. It's a 1-1 count on Nate Johnson. And Jacob Galloway is in the on-deck circle for the Oaks. 1-1 with one out. Pitch on the way. That misses outside for a ball. And this announcement is long delayed, but David Egid is the new pitcher for the Philippines baseball group. This is, or actually, I beg your pardon. I'm sorry. It's Patrick Fernandez. We were told before the ball game that some players have different jersey numbers than what they actually are, and I was told that Egid is not here today. So Patrick Fernandez is the new pitcher for Philippines. Throw down to second, and they got him at second. So Brady Hewitt gunned down at second base for a big second out for Philippines here in the bottom of the fifth. It's a full count on Nate Johnson with two outs. He takes a fastball outside, so he draws ball 4. Well, Jacob Galloway will pinch hit for Anthony Thomas. I was talking with head coach David Solis before this game, and he did point out that Galloway may come in as a pinch hitter in this game or to sub in any way for Anthony Thomas, and he also said that he is excited for the first league game of the season. First pitch. Slapped foul to the left side. No balls and one strike. Fastball misses off the plate, 1-1. Jake Schwartz waits on deck. That one is chopped foul. It's a 1-2 count on Jacob Galloway. Galloway, a senior at Texas A&M University, his hometown, Camarillo.
Spent his first 2 seasons in Southern California with the USC Trojans.
Right side, nice play at first by Hudson Story as he gets to the bag in plenty of time. Well, the Oaks do take the lead, but Philippines minimizes the damage and diminishes a bit of the Oaks' momentum with that caught stealing. That was a dart by Ben Lee. 5 innings done, we head to the 6th. Stay tuned. 5 innings done, and the Conejo Oaks have a new pitcher. It's Nate Hernandez, who previously played for the Oaks in 2024, an incoming senior at Biola University, where he transferred after 2 years at Oxnard College. He attended Oxnard College after graduating from Pacifica High School, where he threw the school's first no-hitter in 2022. He was the Pacifica strikeout record holder in that same year as well. Won the 2021 League Player of the Year honor. He was also a first-team All-County, All-Pacific View League in 2022. Made the Dean's List as a junior. Voted team captains deservingly so by his teammates. First pitch misses upstairs. One ball and no strikes. That one is fouled straight back.
Also part of the 2024 championship team last season with the Conejo Oaks.
1-1 to Ben Lee. That one is ripped, and it's caught in the air by Brady Hewitt. Well, not exactly ripped as hard as it may have appeared. It hung up in the air long enough for Hewitt to leap up and make that leaping catch.
And that's just another one to add to the resume for Hewitt. We saw him do it on Wednesday versus the Coastal Dodgers. Going upstairs and grabbing that one, just like he did right there.
Brings up Gavin Vanderpool, who has a hit on the day back in the first inning. Hernandez deals. That misses inside for a ball. Well, Nate Hernandez, a pitcher with a very, very impressive resume before and during his time with the Oaks. Chop to the right side. It's an even 1-1 count on Vanderpool. One out here in the 6th inning. That misses outside, 2-1. Hudson Story waits on deck. Looks like time is called. A ball ended up getting loose from the bullpen onto the main field.
And I don't know if you could see, there's not really a cage separating the bullpen and the actual field itself. So any wild pitch in the bullpen is going to end up in the field of play.
Yeah, this is no Jackie Robinson Stadium. That one misses inside. 3 balls and 1 strike. One out here in the 6th inning. Nate Hernandez steals the 3-1 to Vanderpool. A swing and a miss. Good pitch by Hernandez. That definitely had some mustard on it. Nate Hernandez, a 2-time All-League first recipient in high school. 3-2 on the way. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. It's like Vanderpool was looking for something different there. 2 gone. Brings up Hudson Story. Story 0 for 2 on the day. A strikeout and a ground out. First pitch, and it drills him. Looked like that got him kind of near the hamstring area.
That's definitely going to leave a bruise. And knowing how fast Hernandez pitched, probably going to have to put some ice on that after the game.
Yeah, I remember my arm marks after getting hit over a decade ago. Brings up Tyler Haruta.
Look at
And
them
he looks at a ball upstairs.
Look at them more of battle scars.
Exactly. Well, Story the runner at first with 2 outs. And a 1-0 to Haruta. Fastball catches the outside corner for a strike. Haruta, a right-handed hitter who throws left, not necessarily something you see every day from a defensive player other than a pitcher. A swing and a miss. He falls behind 1-2. 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Runner at first. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That misses upstairs. 2-2. Oaks leading by 1. 2-2 on the way. Fly ball center field. Jonathan Smith underneath this one to make the catch. No runs, a hit batter, no hits. We now head to the bottom of the 6th. Stay tuned right here on YouTube. Bottom of the 6th inning, and the Philippine baseball group bring in a new pitcher, Franco Moran. Moran, a sophomore right-hander at Skyline College. He's from Daly City, California. Came from Sacred Heart Cathedral High School. He gets ready to face Jake Schwartz. He looks at a strike right over the plate, 0-1. Well, Schwartz reached on an RBI fielder's choice his last time up, and he looks at one inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Jonah Dawson waits on deck. One to Schwartz. There's a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Schwartz. 1-2 on the way. High and outside, the count evens at 2. Well, Jake Schwartz, he is an outfielder and a first baseman. Saw him in the outfield on Wednesday's game. That one misses way inside. That looked like it almost hit him. It had the potential sound. It likely hit into the dirt hard. Well, it's a full count on Jake Schwartz. 3-2 on the way. That one is fouled off to the right side. A stay alive swing as that ball was inside enough to jam him. It's a full count still on Schwartz. Moran deals. That one is fouled away again. Schwartz putting up a battle against Franco Moran. 3-2 on the way. To the right side, Stevenson juggles it, throws to first in time. Nice recovery by Owen Stevenson at second for the first out. Brings up Jonah Dawson. He hit an RBI double his last time up. That was back in the 4th inning. There's a fastball on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. That hits the outside corner for a strike. 0-2. There's one out here in the bottom of the 6th. 0-2. Hits the inside corner for strike 3. 2 gone.
Quite a large strike zone right there from the umpire. Just at that at-bat with Jonah Dawson.
Must have just clipped the edge right there. Brings up Ethan Gonzalez. 1 for 3 on the day with a single. Misses low and outside. Well, Ethan Gonzalez, we saw him at short yesterday with Dawson at second. Or not yesterday, but Wednesday. That one misses high and outside. 2-0. Well, Dawson, one of a couple of notable utility now juniors on the Kingsman baseball team. Him and Wyatt Crosby, very similar playing ethic and versatility on the baseball field and off it. That one misses upstairs. 3-0 on Ethan Gonzalez. Moran deals. There's a strike that drops into the zone. It's 3-1. Three-one pitch chopped to third, and it's in foul territory. Danuitz waits on deck. Three-two on the way. Skied in the air to right center field. Over to his left to make the catch is Wyatt Lamarsna. A 1-2-3 inning for Franco Moran. Good work by the reliever. We're now 2/3 of the way through this game as we head to the 7th. 3-2 Oaks. We'll be right back. Well, here we are now in the 7th inning. Oaks leading 3-2 over Philippines. JJ Fagfumsen leads things off for Philippines in the 7th inning, the shortstop. First pitch misses outside. 1-0 coming from Nate Hernandez in his 2nd inning of work, and tips that one right into the glove. 1-1.
And it's his first real action of this whole entire season. Actually broke his jaw earlier this year, so it's been out of baseball for some time.
Misses high and outside, 2-1. Well, the Oaks with a 1-run lead after taking the lead back in the 5th inning. Misses high and outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Well, it's a 3-1 count as Hernandez gets ready to deal. That misses upstairs, ball 4, so a leadoff walk by Fagfumsen. And in Hernandez's outing, it's the first time he's allowed the leadoff man to reach base. Brings up Nomar Vasquez. Fagfumsen, the runner, on first. Way outside, 1-0. Well, the Oaks have broken out as the tough team that they are. They, obviously yesterday was a no-doubt win. A 13-0 victory over the Coastal Dodgers, as there's a ball outside, and looks like Galloway is just going out to the mound to talk to Hernandez.
Just here to probably cool him down. He started off that 6th inning with a strikeout, now kind of struggling to find that zone here in the 7th.
Two-0. Misses upstairs, it's 3-0. Fagfumsen, the runner at first. Nobody out. It's a 3-0 count. Vasquez in the driver's seat, and he looks at a strike that hits the corner. It's a 3-1 count. Well, Vasquez still in the driver's seat.
Good job by Galloway right there to really paint that corner.
Philippines chasing 1 run. 3-1 is skied in foul territory. Does Schwartz have enough room? It appears he does, and he makes the catch. 1 out. Stefan Leo pinch hitting for Philippines here. Pinch hitting for Wyatt Lamarsna. And he looks at a fastball strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Oh, 1 on the way. Chopper to the left side, slowly hit, not hit hard enough for a double play or a fielder's choice, so the out is recorded at first base as Holly gets rid of it quickly. Brings up Owen Stevenson now. So Leo moves a runner over. Stevenson hitless on the day, 0 for 3. As Fagfumsent is the runner at second. He's in scoring position. Stevenson could tie this game with a single or possibly even give them the lead with the long ball. There's a fastball that paints the outside part of the plate. 0-1. That one misses low and away for a ball. The Philippines also have Javen Baxa in the on-deck circle. He would bat in place of J.J. Torrente. One. Low and outside, 2-1. There's 2 out here in the 7th inning. 2-1 from Hernandez. Slapped foul to the right side. Count is now even at 2 on Owen Stevenson. Two on the way. Misses upstairs. 3-2. Good take by Stevenson on that fastball. Fagfum sent the runner at second. It's a full count. He would not principally be going on this pitch. The 3-2 high and outside. Ball 4. A 2-out walk to Owen Stevenson. So that creates a little bit of traffic for Nate Hernandez to face right now. Brings up Javen Baxa. Pinch hitting for Torrente. Two on with 2 outs. Javen Baxa, the pinch hitter. That one misses a little bit upstairs for a ball. Well, Baxa going into his second year at College of the Desert. Came from Cathedral City, California. That one misses outside. He's ahead 2-0. Well, in 2025, with College of the Desert, Baxa hit 1 home run, recorded 26 RBIs, scored 28 runs, had 3 stolen bases, all in 38 games. 2-0. That one is fouled off. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Two one on the way. Line drive, and instead it's a short pop-up to second, and it's caught by Ethan Gonzalez. Time to stretch here at Sparky Anderson. Bottom of the 7th inning. 7th inning stretch. 3-2 Oaks when we come back. Bottom of the 7th inning here at George Sparky Anderson Field. Lucas Danuitz leading things off. One of the players on the Oaks who, for him, this place is all too familiar. First pitch. He looks at a strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-1. Will Danuitz, as I mentioned, 2 home runs during the regular season in 2025 with the Kingsmen. Chops that one short on the infield. This could be a tough play, and it's booted at third base by Vasquez.
Just hit the top of his glove right there. Not able to bring it in, and allows Danuitz to get the first.
They do score a hit. Brings up Jonathan Smith. Yeah, that was a tough play all around at third base. First pitch to Jonathan Smith misses outside. 1-0. Danuitz, a very good runner at first. He can run. There's a strike over the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oaks ahead by 1 run. And that one looks like it hit Smith. Near the shin, it looked like. So the first 2 Oaks have reached this inning. Brings up Tyler Hawley for the Oaks. And Will Picketts goes out to the mound for Philippines. And that's going to be it for Franco Moran. He does a great job today here at Sparky Anderson Field. Ends up going an inning plus, does not give up a run. Well, that's not officially true yet because 2 runners on base belong to him. We'll step aside for the moment. Well, Franco Moran's day is done. He yields way to Jacob Badillo, a sophomore right-hander attending Cal State LA. He's from Palmdale, California. He attended Highland High School, won Pitcher of the Year honors in 2023 and 2024. First pitch misses inside to Tyler Hawley. Badillo, a criminal justice major. 1-0. Left side. Vasquez steps on the bag at third and throws to first in time for the double play. A 5-3 double play turned by Philippines. And that was very clean defensive baseball there.
Yeah, that was a great intelligent play by Vasquez at third base. Steps on and then fires a rocket across the diamond to Story at first base. Great play by the third baseman.
That brings up Brady Hewitt for the Oaks. He delivered the go-ahead RBI single his last time up. 1 for 3 on the day. Hits the outside corner for a strike. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 on the way. A swing and a miss. Hewitt falls behind 0-2. 2 outs. In the bottom of the 7th inning. And Devon Wilkes waits on deck. And that one misses outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Hewitt led high school with 5 home runs last year.
1-2 is fouled off, and Smith motioned as if he was sealing to kind of mess with the defense a little bit. But it doesn't matter because it was a foul ball. One ball and 2 strikes on Hewitt. Badillo deals. Runner going. High and outside. Throw down to third, and he is safe at third. Very, very close play at third. But Smith, with his speed, just got his hand in there. It is a 2-2 count now on Brady Hewitt.
At Biola, he was a threat when he was on the bases, and he shows why right there with the stolen base.
Three balls and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Well, nice job of pitching by Jacob Badillo. He not only shuts down the Oaks himself, but he keeps Franco Moran's line scoreless. We head now to the 8th inning. 7th inning's done here at Sparky Anderson. We'll be right back. are now in the Xander Allen Fox, the new pitcher for the Conejo Oaks, as he deals the ball downstairs. A junior coming into, he's at Grossmont College. He went 3-1 in 7 appearances in 2025. He struck out 30 batters, allowed just 1 home run. It's impressive indeed. Fly ball to center field, and Jonathan Smith underneath that one to make the catch. Well, Coachy, tell me about the type of baseball you've seen today from the Oaks. What can you make of it?
Good pitching, good hits, and good defense.
That's what I like to hear. It's been a close ball game for sure, wouldn't you agree?
Yes. Top 8, 1 out.
Gavin Vanderpool looks at a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Vanderpool 1 for 3 on the day with a single back in the first inning. That misses low and inside. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1 count.
1-1 pitch to Vanderpool. Chopper on the infield. Ethan Gonzalez to his right. Throws to first. Out
2
number
outs.
2. Pretty routine play. I was a second baseman myself. Fun fact for you, Coachy. Played baseball all the way through high school.
Yes.
Second base is just my jam.
I did bat boy today.
Yeah, you're killing it out there.
Thank you.
Of course. Well, Philippine with another pinch hitter as Xander Allen Fox deals, and a swing and a miss by Noah Rodriguez, the pinch hitter. Batting in the spot of Hudson Story. Xander Allen Fox has retired the first 2 batters this inning. 1-0. That one drops over the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch on the way, misses upstairs.
Oh.
Beg your pardon. Now it's a 1-2 count.
It's 2 and 1 count. Top of the 8.
Oaks with
2
a
outs.
1-run lead.
Oh, it's tie game.
1-2, a swing and a miss. Xander Allen Fox with a 1-2-3 8th inning. It's 3-2 Oaks still as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Bottom of the 8th inning, still a 3-2 lead for the Conejo Oaks. And Nate Johnson will lead things off for Conejo. First pitch on the way, and that one is popped foul. It will get out of play. 0-1 is the count. And out for his second inning of work is Jacob Badillo. Finished with the last 3 outs in bottom of the 7th inning as Johnson muscles one in foul territory. Catch is made by the first baseman. That's Gavin Vanderpool, who has moved to first base. And Jacob Galloway will get his second at-bat of the day. That one is fouled off. Galloway 0 for 1. He pinch hit for Anthony Thomas back in the 5th inning. That one misses a little bit outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. A swing and a fly ball into right center field. And the catch is made out there in right center for out number 2. It's Tyler Haruta who's moved out to center field.
One final chance for the Oaks to add to this narrow lead that they have with just 1 run.
Jake Schwartz is the batter. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Badillo deals. Schwartz looks at a strike that covers the plate. 0-1. One misses way inside. It's 1-1. On deck for the Oaks is Henry Borjas, who was the leadoff batter on Wednesday. 1 ball and 1 strike. Misses low and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two out here in the bottom of the 8th. That misses upstairs. 3-1. Well, the Oaks with 9 hits on the day against the Philippines 5. 3-1 is scorched into center field. It's going to get down for a base hit in front of Haruta. So Jake Schwartz with a 2-out single, his second hit of the day. Oh, looks like it's actually Devin Wilkes who's at the plate now. It was Henry Borjas in the on-deck circle, but Wilkes will pinch hit for Jonah Dawson.
Wilkes was...
Line drive over the head of Fagfumsen.
And Wilkes took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say he did a lot of action on Wednesday, and he's right back to it with a single.
1 pitch into his second game with the Oaks. Brings up Ethan Gonzalez.
Wilkes had 6 RBIs in that game in Wednesday. Very, very instrumental in that 13-0 win.
Isaac Veal will pinch run for Devon Wilkes at first base. as Ethan Gonzalez looks at a strike on the outside part of the plate. Gonzalez, 1 for 4 on the day with a single back in the first. The 0-1. That's in the dirt. And both the runners had tried to move up, and the throw goes into right center field. And now Schwartz is going to come to the plate, and he will score. Now going to third, and safe is Isaac Veal.
Wow.
It's now 4-2 Oaks. What an unfortunate play for Philippines.
And Veal almost got himself stuck in a pickle, but turns out the third baseman just could not get it to Stevenson in time and overthrew him. And now that led to another run for the Oaks.
The Oaks got greedy. So did Philippines, and looks like they did a sneak pickoff move. Well, Veal is tagged out at third, so some relief for the Philippines baseball group after that wacky play. It is 4-2 Oaks as it stands, though. We head to the 9th inning. Last chance for Philippines to come back. Here we are in the 9th inning, and Braden Lau is on to close it for the Oaks. Oaks have a 4-2 lead here in the 9th inning, 3 outs away from going 2-0 on the season. Braden Lau, pitcher at the University of Hawaii at Hilo, redshirted his freshman year. First pitch misses outside, and in his redshirt sophomore season, he went 1-4 with 2 saves. He struck out 24, allowed 27 runs. There's a swing and a miss. One ball and 1 strike. And it's outside, 2 balls and 1 strike.
And he's got that Tyler Rogers type of arm angle on the mound, and I'm currently getting
What is happening up here?
It's a narrow game, but we are getting attacked by Coach.
We love to have some fun up here in the broadcast booth.
He's just got a lot of passion to be a sports broadcaster.
He's. There's a swing and a miss. It's a full count now. On the pinch hitter. And there's a swing and a miss. So 1 gone here in the 9th inning, and Oaks are 2 outs away as Permonto strikes out.
Sunday.
So 1 gone. The batter now for Philippines is JJ Fagfumsen. Lau delivers. That one misses outside. Well, the Oaks tomorrow will host the Santa Barbara Foresters for another California Collegiate League matchup, as that one misses outside. Braden Lau, I had a chance to talk to him before today's game. He said he was excited and ready to pitch today. And that one misses upstairs, 2-1. What do you think? What do you think of Braden Lau's delivery, Coachy?
Good. I think he has to throw some strikes.
Pitch on the way, a 4-pitch walk to Fagfumsen. So now the Philippines baseball group will bring the tying run to the plate in the name of Nomar Vasquez.
One out, man on first. Top 9th.
Oaks 2 outs away. A double play would win this game for the Oaks. That one sails outside for a ball. Vasquez 1 for 3 on the day. Has a chance to do some damage here against the Oaks late in the game. Lau delivers. That one hits the upper part of the strike zone. 1-1.
1-1 count.
Fagfum sent the runner at first. That one hits the outside corner. Nice off speed from Braden Lau. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball and 2 strikes with 1 out. Pitch on the way. Chopper, and it's foul. Well, it's been a tight-knit baseball game all around. The Oaks started off this game behind 2-0 over Philippines, and Philippines has not scored since the 2nd inning.
Philippines are down by 2. 1 out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chopper to first.
Throw to second for 1. Throw to first. And not quite in time. Fielder's choice. So, Philippines has 1 more chance. Well, it appears we have Jude back on.
It's been on and off, Coach. He's wanted this microphone in his hand.
He sees it, he likes it. Well, 2 outs now. Oaks 1 out away from going up 2-0, heading into tomorrow against the Santa Barbara Foresters. And there's a strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-1. Count to Stefan Leo. 0-1. That misses inside. 1-1. There's 2 out here in the 9th inning. 1-1 on the way. That misses just a little outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. First pitch scheduled for tomorrow at 4 p.m. versus the Santa Barbara Foresters. 2-1 on the way. Runner going. Chopper to the right side. Lau steps up, throws to first. And that'll do it. Oaks win 4-2. They now go up 2-0 on the season as they conclude their first league game of the season. And the Philippines baseball group starting this season 0-1. And just another great day of baseball for the Conejo Oaks. Saw a lot of great defense. The Oaks, They were down 2-0 to start this game, but come that fourth inning, scoring those 2 runs and scoring again the next inning, and then in the bottom of the 8th, there was that wacky play on that pickoff attempt on the caught stealing, but the Oaks, they got the job done today.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly right there. It was a great heads-up play, by Veal. And I think the Conejo Oaks, once again, we didn't see obviously as activity when it came to the runs, but they were once again aggressive out from the front. First, second pitch, they were coming out swinging. And then defensively, I thought Alan Fox, and then the way that Loud just finished that. I thought the pitchers at the end really came in, showed their strength, needed when they were needed for the Conejo Oaks, and it was a strong performance overall.
It certainly was. Well, the Oaks win 4-2 over Philippines Baseball Group, and we will see you tomorrow again here at George Sparky Anderson Field for a 4 o'clock game versus the Santa Barbara Foresters. Until then, alongside Judo Kanyas, I'm Sammy Fawn, and on behalf of all of our spectacular crew, want to thank them all. We will see you all tomorrow. Have a great evening, everybody. Have a great weekend.